So, very good morning, dear students. So, dear students, in your 7th standard, in the subject science, in your previous class, you studied the concept of motion and chapter. In that one, in this chapter, you have studied that some introduction about motion and speed and time, and also fast or slow of an object, and also we given some examples for that, and also we studied that how to plot the graph of distance time graph. So in that one we studied main important thing is what is motion, and also we defined the speed, what is speed, and also we write that formula used to calculate the speed. So speed is the distance traveled by an object s with respect to time. So formula used to calculate the speed is equal to distance covered divided by time taken. This is the formula used to calculate the speed. And also we studied that speedometer and also odometer. So this that concept will be continuous in this class also. And we studied that so many examples for motion, that is different types of motion. We given one main example, that is rotation of earth, that consists that earth is rotating its own axis, and also that earth is revolving around the sun. That means earth shows both rotatory motion and circular motion. And we studied so many things, but today we are going to study two very important concepts, that is uniform motion and non-uniform motion. What do you mean by those two, and example for those two. And also we will study what do you mean by speedometer and odometer. Now we shall move on to study one by one. So first one is uniform motion. What do you mean by uniform motion? Uniform means that will be discipline will be there, alva. Yes. So see here, uniform motion means a body is said to be in uniform motion if it covers equal distance in equal interval of time. A body is said to be in uniform motion if it covers equal distance in equal interval of time. That means that body should be covers some distance. That means in first minute that should be covers in some distance, and in second minute some distance, and in third minute some distance, like this. That body should be covers equal distance in equal interval of time. That is called as uniform motion. So don't forget this. They will ask in the examination, define uniform motion. In that time you should write a body is said to be in uniform motion if it covers equal distance in equal interval of time. So here they given one example. So uniform motion we already I already repeated this definition. So that means uniform motion means that covers equal distance in what? In equal interval of time. See here. So this is car. That car move from point A to the point B. In the first minute, that car covered 500 meter. In the second minute also, if the car covered same distance 500 meter, and also here shows that in the third minute also that car covers 500 meter. This shows that per each minute car covers 500 meter, 500 meter, and also 500 meter. That means that car covers equal distance. Distance will be equal in equal interval of time. In equal interval of time. This is called as uniform motion. That is, if the body covers equal distance. This one and this one, this one. This body covers equal distance in equal interval of time. Here, that body takes each minute for in 3 interval to reach from the point A to the point B. That body take 1 minute to cover 500 meter in the first minute, and in the second minute also that takes 500 meter, and in the third unit also that takes 500 meter. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮೋಷನ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ನಿಗದಿತ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಗದಿತ ದೂರವನ್ನು ಕ್ರಮವಾಗಿ ಕ್ರಮಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಸಾಗಬೇಕು. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮೋಷನ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕರಿತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಅಂಡ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಾನ್ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮೋಷನ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್, unequal distance in equal interval of time. Unequal distance in equal interval of time. That is, a body is said to be in non-uniform motion if it covers unequal distance in equal intervals of time. That means time should be an in equal interval, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, and so on, 1 minute, 1 minute. But the distance will be unequal. Here first minute that body moves very slowly and covers 250 meter. In the second minute that body covers 500 meter, but in the third minute that body moves very slow and covered only 10 meter. So these are the variation in the distance, but time will be in equal interval. That is, each interval that consists of only 1 minute, 1 minute. So here they are given two cars will be leave at same position. So 3 cars will be there. Here one car already went. So first one is this one, and second one is green, and third one will be an orange color will be there in these 3. So someone will move fast, and this one is moved slow, this one is moved very fast. Moved very fast. That means here car is moving from point A to the point B. For example, if you take this is point A and this is point B. So in this one, that car covers 250 meter in the first minute. In the same second minute, that car covers 500 meter. Here distance is difference will be there, not an equal distance that covered. Year to year 250 meter variation will be there. But when you goes to see the third one, in the third minute that car covers only 10 meter. So that means here distance is lot of variation will be there, but time will be same will be there. So that means in an equal interval of time that body covers unequal distance. This is called as non-uniform motion. So don't forget this. At the end I will recall once again. Next very important is unit of speed. See here, so we know that the speed formula is speed is equal to distance by time. So speed is equal to distance by time. So we are going to tell the time either in hours or in seconds and also minutes. 3 part will be there in the clock is hours, seconds and times. So that is hours, seconds and also minutes. First will be hours, next will be minutes, and next will be seconds. First very smallest unit is seconds, and then second next one is minutes, and last one is hour. See here, 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes and 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So if the time is they given in to calculate in the form of kilometer per hour, you should take kilometer per hour, but in generally we should maintain in SI unit, that is international system. So distance is meter and time is in seconds. So we should kept either kilometer per hour or meter per second. First we should observe the formula what they given in the form of. Then we have to calculate that one by converting hours into minutes or minutes into hours. But this is the formula used to calculate the speed, and these two are the units, either kilometer per hour or meter per seconds. Okay, and next, it's very important how to measure the speed. That is measuring of speed. How to measure this speed. So measuring speed, we are going to measure the speed in the form of by using speedometer and odometer, which are already in the vehicle. So what do you mean by speedometer? This all speedometer. The word indicates that speedo. That means that indicates the speed of the vehicle in the meter. So odometer, that means that shows that how much that vehicle ran, that will be indicated. Speedometer is a device that measures speed. Speedometer. See, speedometer is a device that measures speed. That means it is a device that measures the speed. That means how much the speed of the vehicle will be. What is the speed of that vehicle at present? That will be indicated by using this speedometer. ಅಂದರೆ ಗಾಡಿ ಅಥವಾ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ಲು ಎಷ್ಟು ಫಾಸ್ಟಾಗಿ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಪೀಡೋಮೀಟರ್. ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ is 120. Next, odometer. Odometer is a device that measures the distance covered. That means how much that vehicle covered the distance, that is indicated in this odometer. Nowadays, digital odometer and speedometer will be like this, but nowadays odometer will be in digital. So this is in the form of digital nowadays only. So measuring of speed by using speedometer and odometer. So speedometer, what do you mean by speedometer? Means speedometer is a device that measures speed. And what do you mean by odometer? Means odometer is a device that measures the distance covered. See here, speedometer that measures speed, that means that runs how much speed. Odometer means that measures how much distance that vehicle covered. So they given here, we are calculated meter per hour. So in this one they are calculated in the form of meter per hour, not a kilometer per hour. And next, speed of various objects and organisms. See here. So a running athlete, the speed of the running athlete as compared to this cheetah is lot of variation will be there. And also rotating fans. So ceiling fan or table fan in your home, and also windmills. In those two also lot of difference will be there. That means various objects have different speed. So various objects have different speed. That is the speeds of various objects. You should know that all objects or all organism doesn't have same speed. So all organisms or all object doesn't have same speed. So don't forget that one. Each organism have different types of speed will be there. That means athletes have different type of speed, and like cheetah, that will be runs 112 kilometers per hour. If the athlete runs maximum 40 kilometers per hour, and vehicles are moving on the basis of their engine capacity, and also that will be shows in the speedometer, but that will be very dangerous. Rash driving is very dangerous. And also table fan, that will be run on the basis of the current. So that also have the different types of speed will be there. Like this, different organisms or different objects have different types of speeds. Not all organism or all objects have same type of speeds. So this is the concept in this chapter. Once again, dear students, in this chapter we studied that. Note down, first one is motion, chalane, and second one is speed. What do you mean by speed? And third one is examples for speed, different types of examples for speed. And also we studied rotational motion and different types of speed. Just give an introduction, that is rectilinear, circular, rotationary motion, oscillatory motion. These are the different types of motions. And also we studied that how to plot the graph of distance time graph. We should take time graph in the x-axis and distance in the y-axis. Then we are going to write the distance time graph by marking in the graph time with respect to distance with respect to time. And we studied in the today's class is what do you mean by uniform motion and what do you mean by non-uniform motion. Uniform motion means object should covers equal distance in equal interval of time. Here, object said to be covers equal distance in ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಒಂದು ನಿಗದಿತ ಸಮ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸನ್ನು ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮೋಷನ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿ ಸ್ಟಡಿಡ್ ನಾನ್ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮೋಷನ್. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕವರ್ಸ್ unequal distance in equal interval of time. This is equal interval of time and that covers unequal distance. Is called non-uniform motion. And we studied that unit of speed. Don't forget this formula for speed is distance covered by time or distance by time. Unit is either kilometer per hour or meter per second, but we should write SI unit, that is the international system. We should write meter per second. We are going to calculate it in meter per second. So where you see means in the motorbike, that is in the vehicles, in speedometer they indicate that meter per hour. Meter power speed of the vehicle are calculated on the basis of meter per hour. So this is called speedometer and this one is called as odometer. So here the speed is indicated by meter per hour. It is calculated on the basis of meter per hour and this indicates that how much the vehicle is distance covered. So they given definition for these two: measuring speed, speedometer. Speedometer means is a device that measures speed, and odometer means odometer is a device that measures the distance covered. So speedometer measures the speed and odometer measures the distance covered. ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. Speed of various objects, that means different objects have different types of speed on the basis of their energy. So human beings in general in athletics they ran 40 kilometers per hour in generally. So animals like cheetah, so many different animals that someone will be run very fastly. That means some animals, organisms have high speed and some organisms have very low speed. And speed of the wind, in particular area the speed of the wind is very slow, in particular area speed of the wind is very high. If the wind speed is very low, then there will be an occurrence of rain. A lot of variation will be takes place on the basis of speed. So these are the concepts we are studied in this chapter, that is motion and time. And dear students, today's homework is write down define uniform speed, define uniform speed, and second one is define non-uniform speed. Second one is define non-uniform speed. Here will be there for your homework. Define uniform speed, and second homework is define non-uniform. This is define uniform speed. This is question is homework for you. And second one is define non-uniform speed. This is also question for. This question is also homework for you, and you should write the units of speed, either kilometer per hour or meter per second. Okay. Thank you, students.